Well, if you're going to be a part of the video, you have to cooperate. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and if you're not, I hope it gets a little bit better after this video. It is currently 94 degrees in Phoenix right now, and it's not even noon yet. Despite the fact that we're still having 100-degree highs in late September, we know that Halloween is a state of mind. It is a state of being. It is a omnipresent feeling, and we're going to channel that feeling today. And I'm going to show you a bunch of the thrifted items that I have found. I have stuff from Michael's, Marshall's, Joanne, and Target, and of course the thrift stores. So I guess we're just gonna kind of jump into it. I'm realizing now I probably look like a fortune teller. This tablecloth I also thrifted a year or two ago, and I love it very much. We're just gonna get started. So first things first, I guess I'll just start with Michael's because that's probably where most of this is from. I did find this little vase thing. I put some dried flowers. I think it looks a little bit more fallish without being like screaming Halloween and fall. But I just thought it was beautiful and delicate. This is probably one of my favorite things, honestly. It says, "Parlor of Magical Curiosities, all strange things to be found here." Which is just my apartment. Lots of strange things here. So a lot of this was actually already hung up, so I need to put it back on the wall. This is a part of their new Halloween line this year. They have a lot of skulls, a lot of romantic till death do we part kind of stuff, and Edgar Allan Poe stuff, which I was just like, oh, it's so good. But this is one of those things that instantly grabbed me, and I knew I had to have it. It's not like the most amazingly made thing by any means. I did love the skull hands holding it and the just anatomy. And of course, I did not get this full price. I had a coupon, but it was originally $29.99, and I think I got it for 40% off. Never pay full price, my friends. It's funny because when I first went into Michael's, when they first started putting out their Halloween stuff, everything was full price because it was like early September. It might have actually even been August because I'm crazy. But I was looking at this and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. And I was like, no, I can't do it. I have to wait till it goes on sale because I know Michael's always does 40% off of their Halloween stuff like halfway through the season. Another thing from Michael's is this skeleton bust, and I believe it also lights up. It might be too bright. This was also $29.99 full price, but again, I did not get this full price. This is another thing that I instantly had my eye on, and I just think it kind of just looks a little bit more elegant than, you know, your average skeleton bust. I think this would look like perfect in a dark wizard study. Yeah, he's sitting on top of some books next to my candelabra. The ongoing joke with my boyfriend is that we call candelabras candelabras. My boyfriend thought they were called candelabras for a while, and I gave him a lot of shit for that because I thought it was really funny. Another one from Michael's. I normally don't get this kind of stuff because I think it's too fakey looking. Like, it's obviously not a real, well, I guess nothing is technically a real potions bottle, but I did like this one just because of the skull on top, and it did have this cute little ribbon. And it also says extra poisonous. Me. This was $20 full price. Obviously did not pay that. And again, this stuff isn't like the most well-made, I'll be honest, but I did really think this was cute, and it was a little bit less, like, I don't even know. I think it looks almost more authentic. You know, I thought it was really cute, and it goes with my other skull decor. Okay, this is the last thing from Michael's. It is another skull. Not really sure what's happening with me right now. This was $11.99 full price, and I believe I got this 50% off. So it's a skull with a little hole in the head, but it's also mossy, with like the forest floor had come up and kind of taken back the skull. And I just put a little succulent propagation in the middle there. Sweat is dribbling down my back. Recently actually thrifted 2 new tea towels, and I love a good seasonal tea towel. A really just cute plain plaid. I also found this one, which I just thought was really cute. It's black, it's reversible. I don't know, there's something about tea towels that when you change them out for the season, it's just like a tiny little shred of dopamine every time I look at it in the kitchen. AC's coming on. Oh, I did forget one other thing from Michael's. Look at it! This was the last one that I saw, and so I was like, this is so cute. Like a little pillow. It's got, on the front, it's got kind of like a coarse textured material, and on the back it's like velvety suede. This was originally $12.99, but I believe I got it half off. I remember it not being very much at all. But yeah, I just thought this was adorable and could just like sit on a chair or something. Let's move on to candles, I guess, shall we? So this one is actually from Michael's. It's called Sweet Sunflower. And it smells like, it's almost got a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of pina colada mixed with sunscreen. Let's see if it says what the flavor is. Does anyone else call candles flavors? I don't know why. It's just like, I'm not eating this obviously, but there's a little bit of a florally scent in there too. It's really, really nice. It's not overbearingly sweet. I don't love a sweet candle. This one is, oh my god. This one I believe is from Marshall's, and it says Autumn Apple. It's got like an apple mixed with fireplace smell. And it says Hocus Pocus, which how can you resist? Gotta make sure you're still recording. Oh, this one's from TJ Maxx. You're probably not surprised. I instantly saw this and was like, I need it. So this one says Crisp Apple and Spicy Woods. And this one is actually less strong. It's less of an apple-y smell. It kind of smells like the other one, just like a little woodsy, a little apple-y. Something I also like to do with candles once they're completely gone is, like this one has a really nice lid on it. So you could repurpose it, glue something on the top of it, and repurpose it so that it can be a container, or something I like to do is make little tiny plant holders out of these, and that's definitely what I will be doing with this one. Something I should also mention is I'm wearing a shirt that I also got this season. It says, My Bones, My Choice, for obvious reasons. And it is from a company called Not Your Average Babe Co. And from them I also got a little tumbler glass. It's got mushrooms and moons and bats and cauldrons, so I just thought it was really cute. It came with a straw and like a little bamboo lid so that your stuff doesn't fall out. But something that I have been inherently collecting for lots of years now are mugs. And I love a mug. This one is from Marshall's. It says Witch's Brew, and on the back it has stars and moons, and it's in the shape of a cauldron. I instantly saw this one and I thought, obviously, it says, You're creeping me out. And it's got little black cats, little pumpkins on it. I love when black cats are depicted as like faceless except for their eyes. I think it is so freaking cute. Oh. Another one, my boyfriend did not get this reference and I almost left him because of it. I got this at, I think this is also TJ Maxx, but it says, Amak, gamak, gamak. And I did this to my boyfriend. He's like, what is that? What is that? And I'm like, it's Hocus Pocus, come on. I thought it was like subtle enough that you would only get it if you knew the movie. And on the back, it's like their new branding, which I'm personally not a huge fan of this new like cartoony branding that they're doing. I think it's fine. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that part, but I do really like this part. And then this was actually from the Target, I call it the dollar section. I don't know if it's called actually something else, but it is a ceramic mug set. It's called Pumpkin Spice. And I mostly got it because of this bottom one right here. I thought this was like so cute and subtle for fall. Oh, hello. Just like the cups. Is this not aesthetic or what? No pause. No class, please. This was only $5 for two like ceramic mugs. I thought that was a really good deal. Why not? Okay. Goodbye. Also from the dollar section, a little like hand crystal ball thing. The glass does not come off from what I can tell. I bet you could maybe try to force it if you really wanted to. I will not, but I just thought this was super cute, and I'm pretty sure I took the tag off, but I think this was $3. But I just thought, I was like, okay, Target, like, not bad, not bad. Also from the Target dollar section, kind of cheaply made, but I can't really tell from far away. Just like a little broomstick. I think you could do really cute things with this, like add maybe some more foliage to it, or you know, beef it up a little bit. I just hang it in front of my door, kind of just like this on like a post. And I think this was either $3 or $5. Also, I should mention, I did not buy all of this in one day or 1 week even. This has been just accumulated over several weeks, so please don't think that I'm like entirely crazy. I mean, I'm a little crazy, but I'm not like going out and spending exorbitant amount of funds on Halloween decor. If my budget allowed it, then absolutely I would be doing that. So this is something I found at Joanne Fabrics, and I saw a couple other people talk about how Joanne Fabrics this year is like stepping up their game with the Halloween stuff, and this year it's like forest floor witch, and that is just, I mean, you're here, you're watching this video. But this site I instantly gravitated to. It's just a little bat and it's got a hook on the back, so it's just like a wall decor. If I had a more permanent home, I would definitely, I'd probably honestly keep this up all year round in like a gothic study. Really make something look a little bit spooky without trying too hard, if that makes sense. Okay, now we're gonna go into the thrifted stuff. The little kimono that I'm wearing is thrifted. It was originally from Target. I thought it was very fall and festive, and I love this like orange color, so that's one of the things. I went to an antique store recently and I did find this beauty. If you know, you know. This is a part of the, I think it's the Mary Mushroom collection. 1976 this was made. The clock, unfortunately, I cannot get it to really work. It's kind of just decor at this point. I love it so very much. Another thing I found at an antique store recently is this antique bubble frame. This is a print that you can actually get in my print store if you would like. I will link it down below. Self plug. That's a photo that I took of myself when the sheet ghost trend was going on. But I was like, I'm gonna make it in the desert, so that's what I did. This is something that I got for my birthday this year. My birthday's in September. And I asked for these little clawfoot candle holders. I think they're chicken foot or bird foot. And there's 2 of them! If you want these, honestly, you can just look up clawfoot candle holders on like Etsy. That's where I'm pretty sure my mom got these. Gothic and antique looking. They're cast iron, so really well made. And I freaking love these things. The last thing that I have to show you is something that I found at the thrift store in the Halloween section, which if you're not buying your everyday clothes from the Halloween section, what are you even doing on this channel? Just kidding. But actually, I am always on the lookout for a nice witchy shoe. I found this pair of shoes. It has like the Victorian or Edwardian low heel on them. I'm pretty sure they're real leather. And every time I wear these, I get like stopped. People are like, oh my god, I love your shoes so much. Where did you get them? I'm like, I thrifted them. In Goodwill, the shoes sometimes are on top of like the aisle racks. I saw this one, I saw one of them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to find the other one. And I scoured, and I could not for the life of me find the other shoe. I finally found it, and I was like, yes! It's like that crazy person. It was worth a little bit extra work to find the pair. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite thing that I showed you is. If I don't see you again, have a very happy Halloween. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know to make more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.